Oh my God. Oh my God. Tyson Fury has pulled out of the Alexander Usyk fight. Now, a lot of you guys did warn me. You said Fury wouldn't go ahead with it. You said that he obviously has this history that we all know about of pulling out of fights in the past. I didn't think he would do it again this time, but he's only gone and done it. You know, I did wonder why Moses Itauma was back in the UK. I'm not sure how many of you guys clocked that, but he posted on his Instagram page, you know, the Instagram update story, whatever it is, and he was in the UK. And I was like, hang on, he's going to be Fury's chief sparring partner. This was like a day or two ago. Why on earth would he be back in the UK? Fury should be hitting the peak of his sparring right now. And somehow his chief sparring partner is, you know, thousands of miles away from Saudi Arabia. What's going on there? And now we find out that Fury's pulled out of the fight. It all makes sense. Now, he posted this picture on social media displaying a very bad cut over his right eye. And I've got questions about why he would allow this kind of injury to happen to him. But it is the very same eye that was cut in the Otto Wallin fight. In the Wallin fight, it was much worse. But as you can see, it is a reopening of the same injury. A cut that bad obviously requires plastic surgery. Presumably he had that, but it's reopened. And there you see it in this latest image. Now, so close to a fight, you will be sparring. You know, some fighters will spar up to maybe a week before the fight, some 2 weeks before the fight, but you're going to be taking special precautions. You're going to be wearing headgear that covers your eyes so you don't get any cuts. Why wasn't Tyson Fury wearing such headgear? Why did he allow himself to get an injury like this? It is inexcusable when you're dealing with a fight of this magnitude. What on earth is going on here? Now, some people are going to cast their minds back to when David Haye pulled out against Tyson Fury. There were people claiming that David Haye cut himself or allowed himself to get cut because he was badly injured, his camp was going terrible, and he basically wanted to get out of the fight. And I'm not saying I agree with that, by the way. Back then, I didn't think David Haye would go to that extreme. But many people believe that David Haye did. And I'm sure many people are going to believe that Tyson Fury has somehow deliberately got himself cut, perhaps because his camp was going terrible. Now, Johnny Nelson is standing 10 toes down. He says his sources are reliable and Tyson Fury was getting turned over in the gym. Well, I don't know how this cut occurred to Tyson Fury's eye, but was it from a punch? We don't know. Is this evidence of him getting turned over in the gym? We don't know. All we do know is the fight is now postponed. And because of how bad that cut looks, it's going to be, at least 6 weeks, a month, maybe more, that this fight is going to have to be pushed back. So we're actually going to see AJ Ngannou before we see Usyk versus Fury. And look, if this was a one-off incident, if Tyson Fury didn't have a history of pulling out of fights and shenanigans and all this type of carry-on, then I wouldn't really be questioning this cut that much. I wouldn't be cynical about it because at the end of the day, it's a contact sport. It's a hand-to-hand combat sport. You're going to get injuries, you're going to get cuts. It's inevitable. But when you take it in the context of Tyson Fury's career, of all the funny business and carrying on and ducking Usyk for 2 years, we get this just a few weeks away from fight night. After they released that great promo, which is by far the best promo I've ever seen, the most impressive promo I've ever seen for a boxing match. I mean, that promo was so good, it made me want to see Usyk Fury the movie. Never mind the fight, the movie. So yeah, Fury's got this long history of funny business and shenanigans. And so it's hard to give him the benefit of the doubt, right? It would seem insane. It is insane to put yourself in a position where you want to get cut. But how desperate is Tyson Fury? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. If he was really getting a shellacking in camp and things were going terrible, rather than go into a fight where in his own mind he probably thinks he's going to lose, would he instead put himself in a position to get cut and get out of the fight that way or push the fight back that way so he could maybe have a better camp? Would Tyson Fury go to that extreme? I'm not saying that he would, because it is an extreme thing to do. But given this guy's track record, oh my gosh, and given the fact that he's made me look like a numpty, right? I've been saying, nah, Fury ain't gonna pull out. No way, he'll go ahead with the fight. And you guys in the comments were telling me, trust me, Hatman, Tyson Fury's gonna pull out. You know, I was thinking glass is half full. He can't pull out in this instance. You know, how on earth would you expose yourself to this kind of cut so close to the fight? You're supposed to be wearing headgear that covers your eyes. You know, the top of your eyebrows, should I say. Yeah? Most headgear does. When you wear the Mexican style headgear, not the face saver one, you don't even need to go that far. Just the normal cheek protector Mexican style headgear. That's what everybody wears. Damn near impossible to get cut when you're wearing a headgear like that. But somehow Tyson Fury comes out with this huge gash over his eye. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. You guys did tell me. You did tell me. This guy Fury is something else. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below.